Elaine, and welcome to my channel. Well, today we're going to be making some homemade butter pecan ice cream. I just got a KitchenAid attachment for ice cream attachment for my mixer, and I want to give this a try. So we'll go ahead and get this started. Okay, so here's what you're going to need to make that homemade butter pecan ice cream. We're going to need 1 cup or 2 cups of whole milk, and it needs to be whole milk and not low fat, because whole milk will help prevent the formation of ice crystals, which can make your ice cream very grainy when you get done. You want a nice creamy ice cream. So we're going to start with 2 cups of whole milk. We're going to add another 2 cups of heavy cream. We're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and also 1 teaspoon of imitation butter flavor. And also in this bowl I have 3/4 of a cup of pecans that I've chopped up coarsely, and I toasted those in a skillet with 2 tablespoons of butter. And you just toast them for about 3 minutes on a medium heat until, and that butter was clarified too, I forgot to mention, but that would be 2 tablespoons of clarified butter. And you just put your chopped pecans in the pan and stir them around. You want to stir them constantly so that they don't scorch. But you want to stir them around until they browned a little bit and become fragrant. And I'm just going to set those aside and let them come to room temperature. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. So I'm going to measuring cup. I'm going to measure out at 2 cups of milk. Alright, first 2 cups. Now this is going to make approximately 2 quarts of ice cream when you're done. Now, I have made some vanilla ice cream with it, and the vanilla turned out really well. But my husband wanted me to make another flavor besides vanilla, so his favorite is butter pecan, so I decided I'd make that one. I tried, my first attempt at this failed badly, and so we're going to try this again. It tasted good, but it did not turn to ice cream like it was supposed to. Okay, now there is our 2 cups of heavy cream. I'm going to pour that right in with that milk. Okay, put the lid back on that and the lid back on the heavy cream before we have an accident. We don't want to do that. Okay, and now to that I'm going to add my brown sugar. I'm going to add my teaspoon of butter flavor. And I will list these ingredients in the description below so you can see how to make this. Because with the summer months coming, I'm sure that some of you will be making some homemade ice cream. Alright, and there's my 1 cup of vanilla. Wrong lid. There we go. I also need 1 dash of salt, which I forgot to get, so hang on a minute. Okay, and there's my dash of salt. So I'm going to go ahead and take a mixer, and I'm going to mix this together. Okay, my ice cream mixture has been in the refrigerator now for just over an hour, and I'm going to get my mixer ready to do the churning for me. So this is the KitchenAid ice cream freezer that came with my, well, it didn't come with it, but I ordered it for my stand mixer here. So there's the bowl. I just put that on. Let me turn this down a little bit so you can see. Now there's a small indent in that bowl. I don't know if you can see that. But we're going to take this little end right here and we're going to fit that down into that bowl. And then I'm going to bring my, oops, it came off, didn't it? There. Okay, now I'm going to bring this down, if we can get it to stay on. It doesn't clip on, it just sort of sits on there, and see, the weight of the mixer will hold it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn this mixer on stir, because we want this to be moving when I pour my mixture in. I'm going to get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I have my ice cream mixture here, and I'm just going to stir this a little bit before I pour it in, just to make sure I have everything off the bottom. Okay, and now I'm just going to start pouring this in to my mixer. Now this time you could take this and do this according to the manufacturer's direction of any kind of ice cream freezer that you have. This is just what I have. So I'm going to let this go for a little bit. What I'm going to do is bring my speed up just a tiny bit. Okay. And we're going to get this ice cream started freezing, and when it starts to freeze, I'll be back with you just to show you how we're progressing. Okay, my ice cream freezer has been going right now for about 20 minutes, and you can see the differences to what we had earlier. It is definitely starting to form ice cream, and it's starting to swell up too. This is going to go up. This is going to swell up pretty high by the time it's finished. But this is what we have so far. Okay, and so I will be back with you when this is done and I'm ready to put it in the container. Okay, our ice cream is almost done. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to start taking these pecans that I roasted earlier and just start dropping these in a few at a time. I don't want to put this in all at once. As you can see how much that has kind of been rising up to the top. So we're pretty close to being there. So really right now we're just getting these nuts. I can keep from dropping them. Get these nuts squared in, put in there. Got a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to let that go just a little bit to mix those in thoroughly. And let's take our container. You can't see that, but I'll show you in a minute. Now my container that I'm going to put this in is a glass Pyrex container, and I've had it in the freezer overnight. Okay, and I think we're going to go ahead and stop this. Oh, I got to unlock it before I can open it. Okay, take this off. I put down a sheet of wax paper because this can be very, very messy. Alright, and there's what we have. We have ice cream. Okay, now let's loosen this up. I'm going to put my mixer out of the way so you can see. Okay, and there's my Pyrex container that has been in the freezer. And let's see if we can't pour this in. Honey, I'm going to need a third hand here if you can help me. Just come over here and rake this out with a spoon while I hold the container. There we go. And this is a 2.75 quart baking dish. Or freezing dish in this case, and you can see how much we got in there. So this is enough ice cream to last my husband and me for a few days at least. So, yeah, and that would be if we had it every day. We may not have it every day. Okay, can you see?
No. You gotta go.
All right, I think I can handle it from here.
There.
Yeah, there is still a lot in there. Yeah, I think I can handle it from here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Kind of handy to have someone around to help you with this when you need it. Especially since, like I say, this is going to start melting pretty quickly, so we're going to have to move fast to get it in here. Now, right now, you could go ahead and eat this. It would be like a soft serve. So, almost got it all. Look how smooth and creamy that looks, too. That really looks like it turned out well. Alright, let me put this in the sink. Now the KitchenAid ice cream freezer like that is not dishwasher safe, so that has to be, well, not this one, almost. Let me get another spoon. There we go. My other spatula I think is in the dishwasher. Okay, so I'm just going to spread this out evenly. Okay, and we're going to let this ripen in the freezer, not refrigerator, in the freezer for about 2 to 3 hours, maybe as much as 4. I don't know. We'll have this later on. So when I come back, we should have ice cream, and I will let y'all see what it's like. Now I'm putting I did want to let you know I'm putting the plastic wrap on here to help prevent the formation of ice crystals. So, okay, and let me just snap that down and grab a rag real quick and get that lid cleaned off before I put it in there. Okay, so this is going to head to the freezer, and when it's ready to serve, I will be back with you. Okay, our ice cream is done, and it has been in the refrigerator or in the freezer for about 4 hours now, and you can see it looks nice and creamy. So I'm going to take you over to see Mr. Ron in a minute and let him have a bite. So we'll be right back with you. Okay, he's over here, and I gave him a small dish of this ice cream. We just finished our supper. I made meatloaf and mashed potatoes and vegetables. Now I'm going to let him try this ice cream, because he always said that was one of his favorite flavors.
Baskin Robbins, eat your heart out.
Is it good and creamy and doesn't have any ice crystals in it?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Good.
I'll have the rest of that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you'll try this recipe. Like I say, it'll work pretty much with any commercial ice cream freezer that you have, so you could try it whenever you like. So y'all have a great day, and thank you for watching. And if you did enjoy the video, please like and consider subscribing to my channel. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.